Hey everyone, back here with another Nerdcore interview. Tonight we have the wonderful Gameboyjones.
What up, what up? How's it going?
And again, thank you for being willing to do this. It always means a lot when I can get some of the people I first started listening to do these. Because fun fact, I apparently started listening to you probably about 1.5 years to 2 years before I actually found the community and without realizing it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Lolia's Persona 5 album. And
Gotcha.
after I was listening to it again, I'm like, wait, that says Gameboyjones. Oh, shit.
Okay, that's actually kind of dope. I didn't even, you know what? I never thought of anybody inadvertently finding me through that before.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been listening to Nerdcore off and on for years because, like, I started with Dan Bull and NLJ back in senior year of high school, junior year of high school.
A while ago.
Yeah, 2011, 2012 area.
Battle
and then I found, Daddy
through.
Fat Snaps after a couple of his Destiny raps, and then it kind of blew up one day, and I just went down a rabbit hole.
Yep.
Yeah,
I've been
dope.
listening to Divide for I don't know how long, back before he was Divide Music.
Yeah, when he was still just Divide.
When he was just Divide.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, it's
For all of
really
his
interesting.
game
But that kind of leads me into my first question. So how did you get into rapping and then further into the nerdcore part of it?
Okay, so it's always like an interesting thing. So I always tell people, I always said I was never going to become a rapper growing up. I always had an innate ability to like freestyle. I could always freestyle pretty easily for some weird reason. Which led to people going, you should do this, you should do this. I'm like, no. There was an audition for a thing called Team Backpack. They were like an online rap contest, and like people hosted ciphers and blah 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 blah. Someone was like, hey, go ahead and try doing it. So I wrote my first thing for that. Got invited to go out to LA, audition for it and stuff. I didn't make it, but being around 300 rappers, and a lot of people going, how long have you been rapping? I'm like, I don't know, 3 months. And it's like, oh, so did you just skip being bad and stuff? I'm like, I guess so. And I actually almost ended up winning. They tried pushing for like a second round, but they didn't get it. But they said, if we get a second round, you're on standby because we want you to rap one more time. So I was like, so that was a big confident booster that I was pretty good at it. Then I sat on my hands for a while. So that's kind of how I got started. Then I sat on my hands for about like 3 to 4 years. Didn't really do anything with rap. I knew I wanted to do it, but I didn't know my musical identity in it yet. And then eventually, the cover scene became really big of like a lot of singers covering songs. And I was always like, oh, I'm not gonna sing other songs, but I was like, what if I just end up doing different renditions of me just doing geeky bars over these beats instead. And that's what kind of led me into the whole, all right, like nerdcore side is, I just inadvertently did it, not really knowing, oh, there's a giant, scene for this. And here we kind of are today after I went viral a few times with some of those.
Yeah, the Uraka song on TikTok or your Squid Game one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Well, I mean, like early on, all the covers. Yeah, no, I went viral with some of the covers, slash remixes, whatever you want to call them. And that's what kind of like made me go, all right, well, I should try doing this.
Okay.
And stuff. So yeah.
So how long have you been doing it now? Would you say?
I'd say what am I freaking 28 now? I'd say 5 years.
Wait,
yeah.
you're only a year. You're only a year older than me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know.
Wait,
For some
means...
reason, every time I ask that, everyone I've asked that question is roughly the same age as me. But for some reason, I think it's the skill or something. Like a lot of, I just in my head, I think you're a little, older than me. Like a little bit more than a year to 2 years. And I don't get why.
Me and you are the same.
I could also see it. I could also see it because a lot of people associate me with like like the whole loop side, which they're all very young, which I think also pushes and makes me look older. Also, I'm associated with Fat Snaps and Fable in them, and they're all sitting within like their 32, 33-ish area. So then it makes me just
Okay,
innately just go,
I always thought
okay,
DPS
you're over
was
there.
30s.
Yeah.
Yeah, early 30s. So a lot of people think that I'm just early 30s since I fit in the crowd. I'm actually literally just like the stepchild. Like I just like I'm literally like the only person of that age in our group.
Oh,
So
really?
it's kind of funny.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's either your early 30s or your early 20s, and that's about it. And then there's me.
How old's because I know he's been doing it for a long time. How old's how do you pronounce his name? Megaran? I think it's how do you pronounce. Yeah.
I think Megaran's 40.
Okay. Because I know he's been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
He's been doing it for a minute, yes.
So.
I actually was hanging out with him at the game.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter.
Nice.
Yeah.
I haven't been on Twitter.
Twitter's become my main app lately.
Yeah, no, Twitter. If you're gonna be a content creator, Twitter's where it's at.
Yeah, or TikTok because it's free publication.
That's also true.
Promotions.
I'm so sorry.
I was
I'm
looking
so
for.
bad at social media.
I know what you meant. Same thing.
So that leads into another question I have. So when did you start? Like, so you started, and I think I found you and like Shobati and like a few others like low 20K area. So when I first found you guys, you kind of all blew up around the same time. When did you kind of get into the group that everyone knows? The Rusted, Shobati, Daddy Fast Snaps, Fable, like the group. When people think Nerdcore, people think that group.
So this is funny because I actually answered this not too long ago. So technically, someone pointed this out a while ago. I'm the reason why we have a community.
Yeah, I saw that Twitter and that tweet, and I agree.
Okay.
You're always there. You're always there, and.
Well, yes, but specifically because of the original Geek Cipher is the reason why. Because the thing is, the Geek Cipher was I rapped, then I tagged 5 people, and then it was their job to rap.
Oh, like an original cipher.
Tagged 5 people, yes. So what happened was people kept doing that, but no one actually was aware of each other at that point. So the tags led out to other people. So then everyone was like, wow, there's a lot more people who do this than I thought.
Okay.
And then we kind of all just started to collab every which way. And we were like, oh, you do geeky raps. Oh, you do geeky raps. Oh, you do geeky raps. And we all started to do this. And then, like, I actually have
we all do geeky raps.
Right. And, like, it's so funny because we all met up in Texas, but I have, like, the picture where Jason Music and all that stuff. And we all ended up just like getting together, and that was like the original like 15 of us. We were all like, yeah, we all do this. Before it became as big as it is now, but yeah, that was the OG group of people who started doing geek raps.
That like breakfast table picture. Is that the one I'm thinking of?
Yes, that. That's whenever we all tried to meet up, but we missed out on a few people. Like Nim couldn't come at that point. Fat Snaps couldn't come.
Okay.
And stuff. But yeah, no, we had a lot of us join up. It was the next year. It was when NPC was the thing. But like we all were aware of each other online by that point.
Because I know when I first got into the community, there were already collabs. Like there's Shobati and Rusted, Rusted Fable, Daddy Fast Snaps and this. When I first joined, you had already dropped your Uchiha cipher by that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I found the community probably like a month before the Shonen cipher.
Okay, so you still found us right before the big boom.
Yeah, right before I got to watch the big boom.
Yeah, where like pretty much where it was like, all right, we have
12, I think is
people.
what.
Yeah, we found everyone through the Konoha 12 cipher.
Okay.
Because we were listening to Dan Bull, and it was like, Spotify, what else is Dan Bull on? Because I want to add more songs. And the first one that pops up, I'm like, that's a Naruto track. I like Naruto. So.
And you were like, oh, Dan Bull, an anime track is interesting.
Yeah, because then I went.
Like, there's more?
I'm like, wait, Dan Bull doesn't do anime. What?
Interesting. See, look. It's all just a web that people can find people.
Right? It's insane.
Collaborations work, people.
It's actually funny pulling up when I first started NLJ and giving him the video because he looks really, really young. It's like back from when he was like 17, 18.
Yes.
Yeah. I must say he's been doing this for a minute. I'm pretty sure. Like
him, Cam, Dan
years
Bull,
ago.
all started a long time ago.
Yeah, honestly, I think Cam started when he was 14, so I think he's been doing it for around 10 years now. So
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy to think that he's still just low 20s too.
So another thing, like, so what would you say your favorite type or style of your raps to do? Because I gotta say, after your last, your latest Aaron Ager, I want more of that ending bit. I absolutely love that.
I actually did watch that, and I was like, it seems like that's the general consensus. It was like, wait, what is this?
Yeah.
And I was like, interesting. I was like, all right, so everyone's kind of messing with that part. I mean, I will say, stylistically, right now, the one thing I had the most fun with, I have something in my eye. Oh my god. The one thing I had the most fun with was the Tengen track recently that I started the year off with.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
But like, man, finding beats like that is very particular. But I would not mind doing that more often.
So do you not make your own? Do you not make your own beats, or no?
I am not a self-producer, self-mixer at all.
Okay, so that's why you worked with Daddy Fast Naps with the last one. Okay.
Yeah.
Is Daddy Fast Naps who you usually go with? Because I know he also did your Dragon Ball Super or Villain Cipher.
No, I'm gonna say he's probably mixed like 5 of my tracks.
Okay.
I've had like early last year it was Tyler Clark.
I love Tyler.
Tyler's so good.
Been working with Swadeasu, the guy who featured on the Tengen track. He mixed that. Schwabity's mixed a few. Silverhound's mixed a few.
Okay, so you kind of go all over to who's available or who is perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna say there's certain people where I'm like, okay, I know they're gonna.
We'll get back to the genre thing. But like, so do you go for who's available or who's proficient at what you're looking for, or kind of a mix?
Kind of a mix, yeah. I'm gonna say now that I'm kind of going more with the auto tune aesthetic. I have my one guy who mixes Ashton Laurel, so he did the last 2 tracks. He did.
I like him too.
He did Yelena and he did Sailor Moon for me.
Okay.
Again, Fat Snaps has no issues doing it. If Fable's ever not too busy, I'd have him do a mix for me. But there's some people who I think would kill the auto tune aesthetic for me. It's like Silverhound would do it too. People like that.
Okay.
I don't think there's anybody else I'd probably grab at this moment besides like those 5.
Okay. So so since we're not super far into 2022 and you've switched to every other week like a lot of people have, because obviously that's just easier.
We all got our lives going on. We got shit to do.
What would you say your top 3 tracks from 2021 are?
Top 3 tracks from 20. I don't even remember what I dropped.
Oh, I guess that is a year worth of music.
Yeah, no, I must say that's a lot of music, and I was still weekly at the beginning of it.
True.
Man, like it's so much music going on.
Yeah,
you don't really think about it until
it becomes a blur. I ain't gonna lie, because it's 52 to 53 tracks in a year.
Yeah, if you're doing weekly. I'm kind of glad to see everyone go bi-weekly, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because it just seems healthier.
No, so am I. Healthier. I think it just gives us more time to breathe. I feel like with us, also because the thing is, we had such the big boom in our community, and now I felt like there was just like this giant saturation issue we had at one point, where I was like, it's like people, because we have a very supportive community, but like we're to the point where. Because the thing is, it used to just be like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go listen to on Friday the Schwabity Connor Rustage, and then Saturday Divide, Daddy Fast Snaps, Gameboyjones, cool, and like NLJ done, like we're good. And now it's like, well, no, we have to check out this. We're trying to for a small guy, like, so there's a lot.
I know I've seen a few tweets. People are like, oh, why are reactors only hitting up these people? It's because that's what we started with, like. We're getting overwhelmed too as reactors because there's so many people. So I try to pull up new people. Like I like hitting up Sinewave, love him to death. Golden EMP.
Yeah. Simp. I mean, what?
Shut up. I'm a really big fan of Soundwave. There's something about his voice that I love it. It reminds me of Linkin Park.
He's definitely unique. I'm gonna say he has whenever he gets inside his rock bag, yes, he's very Linkin Parkish. His rap style is very like Aesop Rockish, which is a very interesting like polar opposite like of the spectrum type thing. So no, he's definitely someone who's really cool. I hope that he bounces back from whatever and really starts making music again.
Yeah. So really quick. So I usually ask this question, because I've had a little bit, a few of the smaller artists. Well, not really smaller, but sometimes not as big as you, DPS, and a few others. So
Yeah,
usually
no,
what I
it's
ask.
always weird.
Yeah. So what I usually ask, what's your dream collab? But I've seen you collab with most people. So. What do you look for in a collab? Because I know it ain't numbers usually. Like I know you, DPS, and a few others. Like you don't look at numbers, you look at skill. Like what is your big thing you look for?
I mean, yeah, it's just people who fit. Sometimes a lot of the collabs I do is because we were sitting in VC, we had an idea anyway. We're moving forward with said idea. Like I'm literally I could probably float over this VC right now, and there's literally 10 people in there right now, and I could just we're already talking, and it's like we're listening to beats. Oh snap, this is cool. So that's why it happens a lot.
It reminds me of that tweet. It was like you, DPS, a bunch of people are just like, I'm scared to join this. I'm like, I want to join that and just be quiet.
You know what's funny? That was a fake ass VC. I don't know who made that. That wasn't even real. That was not even real. That's why we were laughing. Like that's why none of us really said anything.
Oh really? That's funny.
We were like, that's super fake. We were like if you ever see a thing and they say, oh, fast snaps in a VC, it's probably fake.
Fair.
Yeah.
A man has been in like 5 VCs in his entire life.
Good to know. Good to know. So you know what? I'll change it. What would be your dream collab? Outside of Nerdcore. Like if you got to pick.
Funny, I was going to answer that. I actually was going to answer that way anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. My dream collab would probably be with an artist named IDK.
I think I've heard of them. I don't think I've heard their music though.
Yeah, he is quite possibly. You know what? I'm just gonna go out on a limb. He is my biggest inspiration musically. And also, he also he was my number one listened to artist last year, yada yada. But he's someone where he suffers the same way that I do, where I think he's too versatile. I'm gonna give myself a slight pat on the back there for that one. But he gets these things where he'll tweet out. He goes, "Look, I understand some of y'all don't like R&B. I obviously rap. Go listen to my rap tracks. If you're the person who doesn't like rap, go listen to my R&B tracks. Go listen to the pop." He goes, "Look, I have the tracks. Just go back and listen to them." He goes, "Man, I'm not gonna keep doing the same thing all the time." So, I feel that pain, and so yeah, no, I feel that pain when it comes to somebody who does multiple styles.
I'm gonna sound really stupid here. What does R&B stand for?
Rhythm and blues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I sound stupid. Yeah, I'm stupid, but because I'm pretty sure I've been told that once before, but because R&B isn't my main genre, I think I just forgot it.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. And the thing is, sometimes rhythm and blues is very I don't know, interchangeable with things, because sometimes some of the tracks I've done aren't even R&B. Some of them could be considered soul. Some of them could just be melodic. It gets a little dicey.
It can be kind of convoluted.
I came into this scene as someone that's a big metalhead and a big rock guy. I've always loved rap though, mainly due to flows, rhymes, beats. I just never found anyone besides old school Eminem, 50 Cent, Dre, them that I clicked with. Couldn't click with any of the modern people that I tried to listen to. So I kind of just fell out of it, listened to mainly rock, and then came back to this, and I was enjoying it a lot.
Okay, dope. Yeah, no, I understand that. I want to say
that's why I love the halftime show at the Super Bowl. I was like, I listened to all these guys. Yeah.
You're like, hey, man, this is my thing. You know, it's so funny because I mean, like, I do like rock and metal. I fell out of rock and metal, like listening to it. I'd say probably once the 2010s hit, I felt
That's
like
about when I fell out of rap.
Yep.
See, it was just so funny because I felt like rock and metal started to like take a, I want to say like a decline, but it stagnated like real heavy.
Mm.
And then also I was like, I'm still stuck on like, System of a Down and shit
Yeah.
like
Yes.
that. And like I ain't gonna lie, I still haven't found a new metal band that like has held a candle to them for me yet.
Now, when you say metal, do you mean screamo or like hard
New
rock?
metal.
New metal.
New metal.
Okay.
Yeah, new metal.
I might send you
I've
some
not
stuff.
found a new metal. Okay, yeah, no, go ahead and do it. Because I remember I like that's even like shoot, man, I even fell out of J rock, J metal, and stuff like that. Like, cause I used to listen to Japanese bands and stuff to try to, do that Maximum the Hormone and stuff like that, and try to.
Speaking of J rock
to
and J metal,
fit
what
this
is
in.
your opinion on the newest Attack on Titan opening? Because I really like
I think
it.
it's dope. Yeah, no. I think it's dope. I think that opening is amazing. It's probably it's one of my favorite openings. It's top 3 for me, I'd say.
Okay. Speaking of anime, since this is nerdcore and stuff, what is your top 5 favorite anime? Even if they interchange, like at this current moment, what are your top 5?
Let me see if I get this correct. Like first 3 are typically always easy. It's always Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin.
Ooh, I don't hear a lot of people talk about that anymore.
No.
They don't. It's a shame. I could say like Mob Psycho, Assassination Classroom, maybe. I think.
I love that
like,
none of the big 3 are in there. I'd say
no.
I would say like because I know a lot of people like to the big 3 are the big 3 for a reason, but a lot of people like to say what like the old big 3 is, and a lot of people say it was Dragon Ball, Yu Yu, and Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny because the creator of Sailor Moon and Yu Yu Hakusho together, but.
Exactly. I think that is actually just a really dope thing. I was like, man, the odds of y'all liking each other is very low. So,
but that's always interesting. I love asking that because it's always interesting to see. Because then you go and look at someone's track list, and it doesn't always match that.
Yeah.
Which is so I always forget that even though you're an artist and do what you like to do, you still gotta follow trends as well, which is why the abundance of Attack on Titan songs right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna say it's hot, it's popping. We gotta go for it. Mm-hmm. Actually, you know what? You know what's funny? I also just lied too. I think I'm gonna put Attack on Titan 6. I think there was a day where I said I think Attack on Titan might have taken out
Assassination
Rurouni Kenshin for me, actually.
Oh wow.
Which is funny because Rurouni was always like my number 2 for a while, but like the more and more I kept thinking about it, I always hate how they like butchered the ending of that anime. And it irritates me. But I love Shishio as a villain. I love the kid. I love all that stuff. I just watched the live action movies and stuff for him.
How are those compared to other live action movies?
They are dope because they follow him as they follow him as he's Batosai. Not as Kenshin. And they do a really good job. I will say like the 3/4 mark like drags like a motherfucker, but other than that, they're all really good. Like they all start with a bang. And I think they do well because he's already a grounded character in general. Like, you're not out here shooting energy beams or anything. So just go ahead and be like, all right, let's just make a really dope samurai flick.
Yeah. Because I know they're about to, they did the Cowboy Bebop one, which sucked really hard. They're doing One Piece, which is probably not going to do well.
Yeah.
They've done a live action Bleach. The only one that hasn't gotten a live action version is Naruto. That one. And I'm scared for when that happens.
You know what's funny? I don't think the Bleach one is bad. If you haven't seen
I haven't seen it, so I can't say nothing.
I think the Bleach one's actually like done pretty well. Yeah, okay. Do they have to speed through some shit? Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I was like, this actually isn't bad. Like if they actually were able to episode it out, that would have it would have been like really dope. Because like the thing is, again, like how I say the Rurouni Kenshin one is, they only focus on him being Batosai. And so like they're not like, let's do his whole story. Like, no, they don't do that. You know, it's sectioned out.
Okay.
Yeah, they bit off a little bit more than I think they realized when they did Bleach.
Yeah, what they need to do, I feel like what anime movies need to actually start doing is they need to just make movies on arcs and not try to go from zero.
I think the best example of that is Berserk. Even though it's CGI, it's animated. The movies they're like episodic animes all suck.
Yep.
But the 3 movies they did for the one arc, they split into 3 movies. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Yeah. No. I feel like that's just the way to do it.
It's because you're taking these animes that are like super long on some of them, and you're trying to smush it into a however long movie. It's just like it doesn't.
Just don't do what Dragon Ball Evolution did. Just don't do that.
Well, yeah, no, like trying to tell Ichigo's story of like, all right, cool, man. Yeah, here goes literally a good chunk of, the enemies. All right, we have to do Aizen. We have to do. Why can't I think of the monster that that's prevalent in the whole thing? I don't even remember what the heck the thing's name is now at this point. But like trying to take on all those stories at once.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's dumb, dude. Like one at a time, dude. One at a time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you do it well, then it makes money and you can make a second one.
Yeah.
Second one, exactly.
Yeah.
But no, so that was the animes, and this is Nerdcore. It encompasses things. I know you don't do a lot of gaming songs. I don't know if you have done any game songs. I haven't seen any.
Very early in the career. It was like if you scroll back on all of our channels, it's all gaming songs first.
Oh, okay. What are your top 3 to 5 games currently? That if you have time. I know a lot of people don't. Like I know DPS has admitted that his Destiny time is really cut back due to music and Levi, which is obviously understandable.
Makes sense. I mean, 3 games I'm currently playing right now is Arceus or Arceus, whatever the heck you want to call it.
Arceus, I think is how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
According to Pokemon.
That surprisingly Fortnite. Never thought I would be playing Fortnite ever.
Every now and then I go back and I play it for like a week, and then I take a break for a couple months. So I get it.
Yeah, the thing is, I've always liked Fortnite in theory. Like when people go, "This is the worst game," I'm like, no, shut up. Like the game's actually brilliant. It's actually a genius game.
It's the community that's toxic.
Like community. And then also the thing is, most people hate it. I'm like, yeah, well, no, you don't like it because you suck at it. And the thing is, like, that was me included. Like, I'm typically someone who's very, I'm good at video games off rip. Doesn't matter what it is. I just couldn't get a grasp of Fortnite at all.
I've learned how to get. I've learned how to get good at it. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I was gonna say I've learned to get good at it without building because I cannot. The building will not click with my head. So I've learned to get good at it without building.
Yeah, I learned. Like, I don't know why. Like, I don't know. Like, after it did its whole like hard cut and new season, we're revamping the game. We're taking everything out. That like I just started playing it like that, and I was like, oh, I'm actually a problem in this game now because it took everything out. And I was like, okay, so I've now learned how to not build and still win like at a very consistent rate. So now I'm like, yeah, I like Fortnite. And third one is Dead by Daylight.
I've been playing that too. I hate
Survivor.
Survivor.
Oh,
I'm a killer main.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I play Nemi and Huntress.
Survivor main.
Yeah, see, I play Nemi and Huntress because them hatchets be spicy.
Yeah, no, I was like, I wish I could do hatchets. I remembered I tried playing Huntress, and I was like, I didn't know that none of the killers had like crosshairs. I was like, oh, this is garbage. I'm not doing this.
It's an interesting experience, that's for sure.
I was like, wait, I can't see where I'm throwing it? I was like, oh no, I'm not playing killer ever.
So,
I've been playing modded Minecraft.
Hey,
I'm super upset about it.
Oh yeah, they're making everyone go from Java to Microsoft, which means Java-based mods are going
I've seen that.
Yeah, March 10th is when they they're trying to get everyone over by March 10th, and after March 10th, it's going to be a hard cut, and everyone has to migrate their account. But what I find very stupid is that if you already own the Java edition and you don't own the Minecraft edition, and you migrate your account, they don't switch over the game. So you have to re-buy Minecraft.
The Windows edition.
The Windows edition.
Wow.
Yeah, I just had someone purchase Minecraft Java edition from my store on one of the cards, and it was an order pickup, and I was like, oh, you poor soul, because they bought a gaming laptop with it, and I'm like, you're not going to be able to play that for long.
That sucks, man. I didn't notice that it was that like crap of an integration.
See, at first, when they first did it, they allowed you to have an edition. I think they got rid of that. That's what happened.
Yeah. I
redeemed mine a long time ago, so.
Yeah, see, I had 2 separate accounts. I had an account for my Java edition, and then I had a Microsoft One account. So I'm okay, but it's still frustrating.
You're like, boo.
Yeah.
No, I got you. Dang.
So, quick question. When it comes to, like, what you decide to pick, not following, not obviously with trends, but, like, do you ever, like, sit down with an intention of, like, thinking, oh, I'm going to write about this? Or does it just pop randomly when you're watching something?
It pops randomly.
That sounds a lot healthier than someone sitting down trying to find something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say, again, it comes down to the whole, I'm very spontaneous. That's why, like, I don't stick to the same style or anything that much. I have to, like, bro, like, and I got ADHD. I need to just do what other random thing that comes to my brain. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna try singing.
It's kind of why I started doing
rap, whatever.
It's kind of why I started doing these interviews.
Yeah, it switches it up for you.
Yeah. So and another side, kind of back to the collabs because it just popped in my head. Who are some of your favorite people to work with? Obviously, DPS and Fable, but like one that people wouldn't immediately recognize or think of if you had to pick one.
Well, I mean, I still feel like people would, but I'm like me and Breeden. We love our little elevator beats and stuff. So
some of your songs, man.
Yeah, like we just love we love doing that. But again, like I just like the loop guys in general, so like them because I can talk. Like
that's what Breeden, Ham. So I think Mir.
There's quite a bit of them like Politicid and stuff. Okay. But like I like working with them. I like working with like Schwabi and stuff. Again, like these are all people I've already I've talked to. I've had Silverhound make beats for me. We're just inside of VC. We're talking. Blah 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 blah.
Just people you've grown connections with, basically.
Yeah, I mean they're people I just talk to like on a pretty normal basis. So, because the thing is like we pop in and out of Discord and it's basically our water cooler, So it's just really fun to like work with people that you're actually active because like there's times where you do collabs and you go, hey yo, here goes this open, man, like you'll really fit it. But you're not talking throughout the process. Like if I just like recently with Peso's actively sending me his progress as he goes, here goes like a quarter of it. And he goes, how you feel, we're kind of like doing this. I'm like, oh, I really like that part. Same thing. I sent him like the very rough version of what I did. And I'm like, all right, here goes me actually like kind of singing it. Okay, here,
Okay.
So very updating-ish about it. Like, we actively can talk. Okay, cool, man, we're on FaceTime now. Are you fucking with that? Some stuff, So, like, people... Because the thing is, like, personally, I'm not a studio type of guy. Like, I wouldn't be able to write inside a studio, but I would love to get all of our stuff, come into a studio, and vibe together to change, tweak, whatever, point, click, like shit like that.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic to just do it that way. Because like working online, you have to try to find ways to create that kind of a thing. But like in person, it's just really cool to like try to bounce off of each other.
Do you have any studios where you live? That you can like rent or anything, or?
I know I do, but I wouldn't want to work with anybody in any of those studios.
That's fair.
Because I mean, I know where I live. I don't think we have any in our city.
We have one.
We have one.
We have one.
And heck, the person that in this community, the person that lives closest to me is Sky Limits. The rest all live like 2 states below me.
Okay,
down in Cali. I'm up in Washington, so kind of alone.
I was say that. All right, I'm gonna say you have all the Cali people there. So like there's some other like little like studios, they have stuff, but like like none of them really have like the vision. I know there's one. I need to. Good thing you said this, because there's a guy I added on Instagram after I went to a Lupe Fiasco concert. And I was like, it was like a group of like 20 people, like 20 different artists, and they all just kept coming on stage and like feeding each other energy throughout it. And I was like, yeah, yo, man, do y'all just like, you use studio? Like, oh yeah, no, we session out and stuff like all the time. And I was like, I was like, I really like your energy, so I might try to. The dude says, oh yeah, no, I live above the studio and stuff, and he goes, yeah, try to come through. And I totally forgot about it.
You gotta love ADHD, right?
Oh, gotta love it.
Right.
Shit happens. Okay, that's.
I need that bumper sticker.
Shit happens.
Shit happens.
No, okay. So when it comes to a studio, do you have to like work with the person that owns it, or usually? Or is there ones that it's just you rent the equipment, which you mean you already have on your computer and everything, so why?
I feel like it depends.
Just invite everyone to your apartment.
That's how you get kicked out.
That's how you get kicked out. Oh.
It definitely depends. I know there are self-recording studios where they're like, all right, cool, yeah, you can have this, record yourself. Like there's some people who go, yeah, no, you can work. You're working with me. Like I know, like the one dude in my area, his name was Eliza Nash. I mean, what the hell? Eli Nash. He runs a studio, but like he's definitely the guy behind the computer. He's clicking the button. He's saying, hey, he's actually mixing you.
Okay.
He's the guy behind the chair.
Okay.
On the chair, yeah, behind the screen.
Interesting. I know you're 3 hours ahead of us. If you don't mind me asking, what state are you in?
I'm in Ohio.
Oh, Ohio. Okay.
Okay.
So you're over by like Anime over in Alice. He's over there in Ohio as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You lucky son of a gun. Like, so unfortunately we had to cancel our tickets to NPC because bills. But you can basically just drive there.
Good. Not.
Oh.
I have now. I think since Rona hit, I've now built up a disdain for long drives.
That's
fair
fair.
enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I must say, like 8-hour drives used to be like, all right, whatever. Now I'm just like,
I'm gonna fly.
yeah, I'm gonna fly. Also now, I ain't gonna lie, like also, having music as like a gig now also spoils me now, because now I'm like I could drive, but I also could fly, and then pay less on my taxes. But I'm spending the money, but less on my taxes. So I'll do that.
Fair enough. So actually, a big question I've asked, and I've seen many different things. I've seen many different stats. Personally, where does most of your revenue come from? Is it YouTube, Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music? Like, which one does your music favor, or your
YouTube and all streaming? It's like it's YouTube and streaming, because the thing is, when we get our streaming checks, it just goes, this is what your streams got on all of the platforms this month.
Oh, okay. It's not like separated.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
no,
okay.
No.
I thought you got like
you don't get separate checks from every streaming platform. No, because that's why you use
Distro.
DistroKid sends them out to all of them, collects from all of them, and it goes back.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
And that's like what, $15 a month you pay to do that?
It's like $50 for the year.
Oh, damn.
Okay. That's really not bad.
No. It's super cheap, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Being a musician is more affordable than ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just, we have to actually have an inkling for it. Actually, that's another good question. Do you think anyone can be a musician in some way, shape, or form? Or do you think there are some people that just can't do it?
No, I mean, I feel like everyone can. I mean, you have to find what you can do, like what makes you musically inclined. Like, I mean, like obviously, also like skill levels can vary, but like there's people like I don't know what the heck's the dude's name, like Mark I don't know. He like all he is the guy where you're probably used to seeing him with the short off yelling stuff.
Hmm.
But he is considered a musician, and like the dude just like he is wild. If you ever, I'll send you. I need to remember what the heck his name is. If I type in like Mark R. Riblin, I don't know. I'll probably get his name. No, not in Spotify. Man, the dude is so zany, and I love him. But it just shows that anyone can kind of do anything.
You just gotta
Uh,
find it.
and Mark, oh yeah, no. Oh, it's Mark with the C. That's why it didn't show up.
Oh, it's also
All the different spellings.
It's also a very rare spelling of it. So
It's Mark Rabillet, and you've probably only seen him in like meme videos, like if you ever seen like on TikTok the like get out of bed, bitch, go, boom, dude, and then just drop audio. That's him.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So he does shit like that constantly.
Oh shit.
That's his, but that is his music career.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, you can do a lot of different things.
All right.
Yeah, I even know people who don't even they don't have a single song to their they probably have songs, but they don't have a single song to their name on any streaming platform or anything. Like some people, I was just talking about this with I think it was like Mega Ran. I was like, yeah, I know a guy. Dude's probably currently in like his 60s. His majority of his music career is, all right, company, you need a song for this. All right, cool, I'll make it. He fucking makes it. They like it. He gets paid and moves on to the next job, and that's just his entire.
So we may have heard it at some point through companies' promotions, but not even known.
And they'll just be him. He's like, all right, cool. All right, you want lyrics or not? You want me to make it instrumental? You want me to do that? Like that's just what he does. He doesn't make songs, that you stream. He just makes songs for
companies,
industry stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I know I can play the flute pretty well, but that's about it. Flutes are expensive.
I used to be in choir.
Hey, same.
Yay, choir kids.
All right. Well,
I'm a hardcore choir kid.
I mean, I could probably keep talking for hours, but I know you gotta probably do some things. But so I'll end how I ended with all of them, and I know like with the last person I did, no, it was Diggs that I did that doesn't do goals. But do you have any like goals for their 2022? Or are you just kind of going with the flow this year?
I'm always going with the flow, but no, like my only goal this year, dumb goal because it's all vanity. Is I'm just trying to get verified on platforms this year.
Oh, okay.
That's a good goal.
Yeah, because I mean, that's way more obtainable than people realize too.
I know I'm not big. I know we're not big enough yet to do it yet, but
yeah,
to get to have a certain threshold.
Hey man, you'd be surprised.
Really? I'll look into it. Is really quick? Is Dan Bull verified? Because I know he was having an issue with somebody impersonating.
Dan Bull's been been verified for a while. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I know he was having an issue with someone impersonating an account. I'm like, but you have a check mark. They don't. If he is, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
I'm I'm checking while I'm also saying this. So I'm also just trying to do this. He is verified. Yeah, no. I don't even know to check that. I had a whole conversation with him about being verified. Because and it's the reason why I want to be verified is because of our conversation about it. Because the thing is, like, a lot of people don't know. Like, a lot of people just go, yeah, being verified. Oh, woo, you get a check mark.
But it proves it's you.
No, I mean, yes, but a lot of people don't know there's actually like a whole different side of being like a verified account. Like verified accounts, typically, if they comment on something, you're automatically shot up to the top of whatever post. Like, so you're going to always be seen. So people who promote stuff, it would be better. Like, if I tweet, my tweets are prioritized over anyone who isn't verified because they want more verified tweets on people's timelines to see other things.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know if you're verified, you have 3 different chats now. Because now on Twitter, you have the people who you're talking to, the request, people who want to talk to you who aren't following you, that you're not following and stuff. but then there's also a verified chat because it separates everyone you're verified and you talk to outside
Interesting.
Oh, that's cool.
Very interesting,
Yes.
actually.
And the thing is, people also, and if you, as a verified person, follows another verified person, they will get that notification. So I could just go follow Obama. Obama will get that notification.
Obama checks out your
happens.
tracks.
Exactly. So like that's just like one thing is that like it prioritizes you like very
Okay.
high to do
interesting.
To do things.
Yeah. I'll have to look into that because I think on Discord I've only seen one person verified, and that's Frost. I don't know how the hell he did. Well, at least he has a check mark. He's the only person I've ever seen with a check mark.
Frost has a check mark.
At least last time I talked, unless it's like it's some more sort of weird.
Yeah, I must say right now I see he has Hype Squad. He's a subscriber and he has server boost. Now my server is partnered. So I know I have the.
That might have been it. That might have been
it. I'm verified. I wonder if it's because he might be a mod in my server. If that might.
I think it was back when he was doing the Nerdcore Central stuff. I think he had that one boosted or whatever. I don't know because it's gone now. Maybe I'm just losing my mind.
That could be it.
Yeah, because the if you like right click my name and look at like the thing, the little like I don't know, it just looks like a little hand holdy thing.
Yeah.
That's the verified.
Oh, okay.
Partner symbol.
Okay.
Every time I gotta ask, your profile thing is South Park reference?
No, but I know exactly what you're talking.
Okay. I had to ask.
Oh my god, yeah, no, it's just we wanted to make it like I remember Chi Chi had one of her just doing that, and I was like, I want it, and she's like, hold on, and then just made it for me real quick.
Nice.
All right. Well, okay. Well, thank you so much for this. I'll have to message you more and just talk some more. I'm always so afraid of talking to the bigger people, but every time I talk to like you, Shabbat, Connor, it's always nice and chill. I don't know why I freak out so much.
I always tell
because you're
people,
weird and you do this
it's 'cause
with
I'm
everything.
It's because I'm afraid that they're busy and I'm annoying them because they're busy.
Look. I always tell people if I'm busy, just believe I'm just not gonna answer. Like and
I was in that what do they call them on Twitter? The spaces. And you were saying, hey, send a follow-up because if I'm busy, I won't forget.
Yeah, like again, I just will not hit you back. Like that's just what it is. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like I mean, like I've sent videos and I've showed people what my DMs look like. It's crazy. They're nuts.
My biggest issue is like my I'll be scrolling through Twitter and every once in a while I'll go hit I'll accidentally hit the message thing, and it's like you have 93 requests. I'm like, oh. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
I'm definitely just overwhelmed by looking at that now. I also tell people, hit me up with, I mean, like, unless if you're really just trying to have a very, like, chill convo, but, like, if you want something, just say that. Because if you, like, I have a guy right now, I'm waiting for him to say the correct thing, but he just says, hey, I have a business inquiry. I'm like, that's not how you hit up someone for business, dog. I was like, just say what you want. Like off rip, like I can't because I can't be sitting here following up with people doing that every time. What is it?
Yeah.
Like what do you want? What do you want?
Yeah, I think I screwed up because I messaged Daddy Fastnaps about one of these, and I was hey, like when you're free, hit me up. He's like, what's up? Like 10 minutes later, I asked, and I haven't gotten a response. And I think I should have just, hey, when you're busy, here's my question, or when you're not busy, here's my question in one message.
Because it's one of the things where I can take it right then and there, and I can just send it out, and I don't have to try to have a back and forth.
Yeah, it's just I was I've always been told try to have a conversation before you just go right into the question, but in today's world, it's easier just to do that.
Yeah, especially if it's a business.
Exactly. I'm about to say it definitely varies, but like if you're dealing with a business or a person,
a busy person.
Yeah, in high demand or whatever. It's easier to just do it. Like that's why like all business emails are, hey, we're this, we want this. What do you think? Please hit us back. And that's just what it is. The thing is, and I always forget to do that. And then they always send a follow up saying, hey, we know that you're probably busy. We just want to know how is this a thing. And
I'll probably shoot a follow up to DPS here probably tomorrow or something.
Yep.
I just always feel like my other issue is like if I send multiple, like they're all a week or so apart. I feel like I'm spamming because when you look at the chat, it's just me on one side.
Yeah.
And it's like
no, I feel that.
Yeah.
Even though they're a week apart.
Sometimes it feels that way, but again, man, I always tell people you gotta. Sometimes it's just a timing thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get the timing right, yay. Sometimes
time zones are a bitch.
Yeah. Time zones are also a bitch, man.
Yes.
Okay, but
personal schedules.
Say this for real now. But again, thank you so much for doing this. It means a lot. I know had a couple pushbacks, but schedules.
Yeah. I'm about to say again, spontaneous lifestyle. I wasn't gonna do any of the NBA stuff. It just popped up.
Yeah. No, I get it. If I had a chance to go to an NBA game, I probably would do it.
Yeah, exactly, especially the All-Star game.
Yeah.
I can
but again, if you haven't, I mean, obviously most people that watch me listen to Game Boy. But if you haven't, go sub. Merch is pretty dope. He's wearing it.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, week, month, year, and life, and overall a good one. Peace.
Yeah.
Okay.